to go to Prakash Ambedkar. He's been right through staying silent. Prakash Ambedkar, you know, this demand for Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's resignation over the alleged rape in... I want to ask you at the moment, the fact is, every hour, 4 women are raped in India, 1 every 15 minutes. Every day, 8 Dalit women are raped as per NCRB figures. We don't hear of cries of resignation then. Why should it happen in UP? If it happened in Maharashtra, would you call for the resignation of the Chief Minister?
Are you playing one state against the other state, Rajiv?
No, I'm not playing. I'm not trying to play one state against the other. It's the politicians who do this. I'm just asking the hypocrisy of it all.
Apart from that, let me say, let me put across that no chief minister is ready to protect the women. It may be Maharashtra, it may be UP, it may be Bihar, it may be any other states. And therefore, to sensitize the chief minister, I think so these demands are being made.
You're saying it's being done to sensitize chief ministers, but do these demands at one level reek of political hypocrisy? The fact, as I said, is 8 Dalit women are raped every day in this country.
See, changing a chief minister is not going to stop the atrocities on the woman. You need a chief minister who is really sensitive to this issue of atrocities on the woman. You don't have a chief minister who's basically sensitive to this issue.
But it's part of the problem that, in a way, you know, we haven't had a situation where politicians have empowered the women. Particularly Dalit women have not been sufficiently empowered so they can speak up for their rights, and these rights are protected. Is that part of the problem? That we only resort to slogans, but there is no genuine empowerment?
Question is, leave apart the Dalit leaders, but you must also look into the ideology of the chief minister. You can't ignore that. He's a representative of the Vedic philosophy, and the Vedic philosophy basically believes that woman is a upabhog ki vastu hai. That is the basically teaching of the RSS, and therefore these kinds of demands are made when you have a very severity of atrocities on the woman.
Are you telling me, Prakash Ambedkar, that you believe Yogi Adityanath's ideology of Hindutva is what makes law enforcement agencies or upper castes act with impunity against women?
I'm not saying the Hindu religion, but what I'm saying is the Vedic religion. You have to make a distinction between the Hindu religion and the Vedic religion, because Hindu religion consists of 2 parts. One is the Vedic religion and the other is the saint religion. The saint religion is pious, democratic, and believes in brotherhood. Whereas the Vedic religion does not believe in all these principles. They believe in the exploitation of the system and of the poor people, and the caste system also. And that is one of the most important factor why we have so many atrocities on the women also, and also on the scheduled caste and poor people.